If you like, I don't think I'm spending the day, you know what I want you to do? I want you to go get that free group. And if you want to do it by Friday, do it by Friday. Also, events. All the events now are all the events now are content events. I do got some bios, not bios. I got some descriptions to change. So only the titles have been changed. But listen, somebody put, I don't even need all y'all. I need one confirmation that y'all, somebody got it in the chat that y'all understand. Every spot on the tour for this spring is a content day, meaning Houston is content day. Austin is a content day. Orlando is a content day. All three of them, I have opened up in-person slots for them. It's not a lot of them. It's not a lot of them slots at all. So that's our three spots for the content day. Y'all finna see a lot more of the content, the reviews, all of that. I've been editing. I got a lot of that stuff to come out. Okay. So that's all finna happen. All right. But now we locked in. Welcome you guys. Listen to our coaching for the week. This is my live where I train y'all and I coach y'all. In this portion for free. She said, Houston, you coming to Houston? I'm coming to Houston on the 12th. On the 12th, April 12th, we're gonna be doing content that Saturday in Houston. Okay. In Houston, meaning yes, you can literally come get trained for your content. I'm not doing no more than 10 people. And I don't know if y'all know this, but my entire community can buy up all them slots by themselves. So if you outside of it, you better come get the getting while the getting is good. Okay. Yes, we go run it back in the fall, but it's no guarantee that I'm coming to your city. Okay. All right. So we've been teaching three things this week. Y'all ready to learn? We've been teaching three things this week. This is one of my formats. We've been teaching branding, and I'm going to review branding. We've been teaching building your audience. So I've been teaching how to brand yourself, how to build your audience. And today is the sales day. We're going to talk about how to get more sales. Remember, you can watch this replay on my YouTube. Make sure that you subscribe when you're over there. And you can be coached by me. All you got to do is go get your coach by Matt Bundle. You get what I'm saying? So you said my brother loves your rapper mindset. Yeah, the how to crack like a rapper. We doing that again Saturday for the Beat Like people. So that's community only. Once again, Saturday, we going to be doing content planning for the month of April, and we're going to be doing goal planning. We're going to do our goal breakdown. It's going to be a co-working session. We go all be in there for a good hour, 2 hours, knocking that out. Okay. So, and our stuff is some really good stuff. We ain't got just that little plain stuff. You get what I'm saying? What time? The Saturday calls used to be at either 9 or 10. I don't know why my brain can't remember, but it's going to be at one of them times. Did I confirm that time yet? No. Probably 10 because I feel like I need a little more sleep. So we're going to do 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Saturday morning, 10 a.m. session. Okay. 10 a.m. is the usual. Okay. Because I couldn't remember. I think I told myself to get up at 9 and we're going to do 10. All right. So y'all type branding in the chat and we go review branding. Type branding in the chat. 10 sounds great. Yep. And you don't have to come and stay the whole time. We go jump right into it. So everybody who got questions and needs some work, we go into it. Okay. Shout out to my freshmen. Make sure if you new, put freshman in the chat, and we know to help you even more with your questions because you're a freshman. Okay. Shout out to y'all who bought y'all Austin ticket too. Y'all let me know y'all got y'all message. So some of them Austin tickets have got sold, y'all. Okay. Hey, Naya. All right. Yep. So Key is one of our freshmen today. She's tuned in. Okay. So branding, right? So branding is you and your representation. Okay. My easiest way to explain this in my examples has been I'm Matt, the CEO coach. I'm Matt. Listen, you are the CEO. So my branding is from me to you. That's my representation. So I represent you as a CEO, right? I help you make better decisions, all of that good stuff. Okay, Matt from Mississippi. I'm Matt. I'm from Mississippi. What do you have in relation to me that you are from Mississippi? Are you from the country? So that is my what representation. Okay. Listen, then there is Juice and Style. All these are my pages. Yes, and these are real pages. Listen, Juice and Style, my fashion page, right? I'm Juice. You want style. You get what I'm saying? So that's me and that's my representation. Your brand has to have you and the representation in it. You get what I'm saying? Unless you just selling a product or unless you doing a theme page, you just doing an event page, which is clearly representation. If you're doing personal branding, which a lot of people do when they do digital marketing, for all of y'all who are digital marketers, or even if you are a service-based business, in today's time, personal branding is you selling them, you talking to them, you building the audience. So your brand has to be about you and them. Okay, them is your representation. It's not just random people. Excuse me, y'all. Let me say that again. Now I feel like I'm cooking. I feel like I'm in my zone. It's not just regular people. If you got a product, if you got a digital product, if you got content and you like, oh, if I just do this, people just go find me. Your number one mistake you made in that was you ain't intentional. You have to have some representation. I don't just go talk to anybody on Matt from Mississippi. I talk to people who understand and who like country stuff, who want to know more about country stuff. You get what I'm saying? Who want to know more stuff about Mississippi. That's me and my representation. As a business coach, I'm Matt, listen, and I help business owners become CEOs. I help them to get a CEO mindset for their business, which means I help you become a better decision maker. If you are a digital marketer, I help you turn your digital marketing mindset, your digital marketing, everything, I help you turn that into what? Business. If you are a creator, I help you turn that into what? Business. Okay. So everything, I completely understand who I am. I completely understand what I do, and my audience understands why they here. Somebody, I want everybody to type in the chat, why do people follow me? That's your branding. What's up, Blessed? Your name ain't there. So like Blessed don't have no, Blessed got representation, but Blessed ain't got no name. So I just called him Blessed. You get what I'm saying? He said travel. Okay. Why do people follow me? So I like Raven's travel station. She know that why people follow her. That wasn't the question I was asking, but I like that you answered it. I wanted y'all to type, why do people follow me in the chat? But I like Raven. Raven said, oh, they follow me because of travel. I'll take it. Okay. So you got to know why people follow you. So that's branding. Okay. That's branding. All right. Next is audience. So if you're still answering the question, answer the question. If you're done or if you're not, type audience in the chat. Matter of fact, type build your audience in the chat because that's what we're going to talk about next. After you have a brand, you got to build your audience. You want to know more about branding? That's on my YouTube for Monday, right? Building your audience. Building your audience. You have to build your audience. Key on build. Because some of y'all think it's just magic. Some of y'all think I get the product. Some of y'all think I give me some tumblers. Some of y'all think I want to say a catfish. I give me some catfish. I got an audience. No, who are the people who buy the catfish? We cooking already. Who are the people who need what you have? In building your audience, I gave y'all a 5. I'm gonna go through the 5. In building your audience, somebody can type this in the chat. The number one thing you need is exposure. How you hurt your exposure? No post, no exposure. You ain't posting, you ain't getting no exposure. But to build your audience, you got to get exposure. You gotta put your content where people can find you. So the first thing you got to understand, you got to get exposed. You got to get some exposure. Okay. Number 2 is your hooks. The hook is the part of the video where you tell people, you tell them what this finna be about. Your hook got to be in your first 2 to 5 seconds. Sometimes it's a little longer, but primarily 2 to 5. That's how much time you got before them people scroll. That's how much time you got before they swipe over. That's how much time you got for them to click into the video. That's how much time you got for them to read the email. Your hook is the part that baits them in. Just like fishing, it's like a hook. I call it fish because I had a great hook. I had great bait too, but we call it a hook instead of bait because it sounds better. Okay? So you got to have a great hook. Number 3, you got to be consistent. Because I may have saw you today and I liked everything you said, but the next day I never saw you again. Algorithms play really strong game with us because the algorithm is for the ads, not for the creators. The algorithm is for the ads, not for the creator. We'll only keep showing you them if you watch the ad eventually after they page or something. A lot of y'all didn't know that. A lot of y'all like, wait a minute, boy, this boy teaching stuff that the motherfuckers don't be teaching. I know, friend. Listen, you got to be consistent. You got to be consistent. Also, in consistency, you got to post the same thing. Listen, you got to be like Jay-Z. Jay-Z's songs was all about the same thing, but guess what? The hooks was different. He loved talking cash stuff. He loved talking about, where he came from, building up, getting the money. But the hook was the same. Dirt Off Your Shoulders and 99 Problems got the same context, even though the content seems different. Y'all follow me? I'm gonna say that again. It has the same context. So to break this down to y'all, because each one of these I'm gonna give you why, if you don't do this, why it hurts you, because obviously we know why it helps you. If you're not consistently telling us and talking to us about the same thing, the same product, the same solution, the same result, the same pain point, the same, guess what? I don't know what you're talking about. Thank you, Kiana. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. And once again, it's gonna hurt your brain because why? I don't know why I follow you. Okay. Number 4 is personality. Number 4 is personality. In your building of your audience, you got to show your personality. If you are boring and you look like you don't want to be here, we don't want to follow you. We may support you, but we don't really follow you. You never got nothing going on. And listen, you didn't have to have a Ferrari like me. Y'all see what happened there? You ain't gotta have a Ferrari. Where did you go today? What about Faceless? Same thing. Even your Faceless page has to have personality. It has to have personality. Your Faceless page has to have hooks. Your Faceless page got to get exposure. I coached one of the biggest and best Faceless pages ever. It's a woman in here named B Budgeted. For the first 10 months, they didn't see her face. People in our own community didn't know B Budgeted was the same person as the B Collection candles. They didn't even know. Say truck and all. Yeah, listen. If you got, I've literally seen people that y'all they theme was that they had a raggedy truck. Like, and we followed them every day. They audience knew they was finna go get in Bessie. Because Bessie was this old, 1987 truck. And we was like, bro, why you still drive this truck? And they may say something all the time, it's like it's paid for. It paid for. Keith Lee, for example, when he first started his food reviews, where was Keith Lee at? Sitting at that little chair and that little table. You get what I'm saying? Where was he at? Sometimes sitting in the car. You get what I'm saying? So you got to be consistent. We got to know if you're not consistent, even in what you show us or what you're giving us, we don't know to stop scrolling on you. Some of y'all, you always show something different at the beginning of your videos. How I know that was supposed to be your video. So not only do I not know that this is somebody that I like or that I follow, but I also, it didn't catch my attention. So you gotta have personality, okay? You gotta have personality. Number 5 is your message. Your content has to have a message, meaning people need to know what's the point, okay? If y'all are trying to develop the message, you got to know, we got to know what's the point. If we don't know what's the point, it ain't working. If we don't know what's the point, it was all for nothing. Okay. But what's the point is your message. What is your message from your brand to the representation? What is your message from your brand to the audience? Okay. All right. So we did branding. We did build your audience. Once again, you can go watch longer videos on those on my YouTube, okay? My personality come out with people I know. That's what I need to work on. I like that you said that's what you need to work on. Because what I was gonna tell you, because I thought you were finna make an excuse trend, but you didn't. So shout out to you. But if you would have made an excuse, I was finna tell you to quit your business. I'm dead serious too. I was finna say if you only want to be known by people who know you, you definitely don't need to do this. You need to go open a gas station because don't nobody care who run the gas station. But if they do, like the person that worked there, it do make them come back on. Because I know growing up, I knew the cashiers at my gas stations, but they worked there a lot longer. But that wasn't what Trend said. I like that Trend know that that's what you need to work on. So them bonus points. She said, no excuses over here. All work. Let go, Trend. All right. So now sales, right? So I can't tell y'all what I said as much last night, but just know in our class last night, amazing. In our class last night, we broke down sales, amazing. So I got to kind of give y'all a shortened version of that. But to understand it, I got to debunk something. Marketing is not sales. Put agree or disagree in the chat. A lot of y'all go agree. I'm not going to judge you if you disagree because most people, some of y'all know what I'm about to say, some of y'all don't. Marketing is not sales. Marketing is not sales. And unfortunately, the daydream that a lot of us have is of marketing. And we look at it as, oh, if I market, I should get rich. Digital marketing teaches you if you market, you go get rich. That is not true. That's 100% not true. Now, for those of y'all that's sitting in the back, like I ain't gonna say nothing, but go ahead. Let me break down the difference in between. Marketing is literally delivering your brand, your product, your service, or your content to the people. So marketing is more of a connection. It's show and tell. Hey, let me show you this. Hey, let me show you this. Hey, listen, look at this. Hey, look at that. Hey, this is what we do. You get what I'm saying? So marketing can create mass sales. But how you get mass sales from marketing is the product is so hot, or you are so hot that I bought it when I seen it. Y'all got me? It was so hot that I bought it when I seen it. Put a 100 in the chat if you like. Okay, I understand. Marketing can create mass sales. Okay, it can. It can even create small sales, but usually marketing, we wait to have a marketing moment where in that marketing moment a bunch of people bought it. Okay, so let me break this down to y'all in TikTok years, right? When we first came on TikTok, the first thing that was universally sold, meaning a bunch of people sold it and a bunch of people bought it, was the t-shirt people. Everybody could have a t-shirt brand, which the marketing was, listen, I don't like this type marketing, but I'm going to show y'all what it was. Hey, I make $1 million a year from my t-shirt business. You should too. Sign up. So people started making hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars from telling people how to start a t-shirt brand. Now, I'm not trying to go into that, ain't the point of what I'm saying. Well, this ain't the point of what I'm saying, but just to let y'all know that's not how we made that money from the t-shirt business. But okay, so now a bunch of people started their t-shirt brands. You get what I'm saying? A few people made $1 million. A few people made 100,000. You get what I'm saying? But the point is, it was marketed that way. Okay, but that wasn't sales. Okay, then you had the crafting boom, so everybody could be a crafter. So it was like you should be making extra income from having a crafting business. Sell tumblers, sell this, sell that, sell all that stuff. T-shirts fit into that. So a lot of people made money from becoming crafters. A lot of people just started crafters. A lot of people got heat presses that just sitting in the back. That was marketing. Okay, we got people into crafting. You get what I'm saying? Then you had the ebook boom. This was before digital marketing. This was just ebooks. That didn't go so well because people told all the people who had a business who wasn't getting sales that you should sell an ebook telling people what you do. Now, what's funny is it was a good idea, but the way people sold it over here was so bad that everybody hated the ebook because they were pamphlets. They were literally pamphlets. They didn't really tell you nothing. And it was in the early stages of ChatGPT when didn't nobody know what it was. So people was, what you did when you bought the course through them, they showed you how to go in ChatGPT, put this real basic prompt, copy and paste it into Canva, and then give that as a download for an ebook. More people was there. But point being again, that was marketing, not sales. Y'all follow me? So all of those things was marketing. I know some people who have made money in every single one of those areas. And I know you like, wait, man, how though? Because yeah, they had a brand, yeah, they could build an audience, but they could sell. Meaning, if I put a customer, let me break it down like this. When Apple comes out with the new iPhone, the commercial is not sales, that's marketing. That's me letting you know that it's out. Sales is when you go in the store, even if you went because your screen was cracked, the person who gets your phone, the salesperson in the store, When they get your phone and they say, yeah, boy, you tore this up. So, you can do a claim for your cracked screen and stuff like that. But listen, this is what I want you to do. I'm actually going too fast because I'm doing a good version of sales. So let me just say it first, then I'll let y'all know that you'll know why I used to be a sales executive. Listen, so man, your phone cracked, but you can buy a new one. That's sales. That's me telling you to sell it. Now, most people lack what we call sales skills. Here's what sales skills look like. You walk in the store, you tell me you already know what happened. Ooh, or you broke it and you tore this apart. I mean, you really destroyed it. What you did, man, left it on top of the car, drove off. Remember it was up there, phone all cracked up. All right. So let me go look up what you got for your claim and stuff like that. You seen the new 13, all that? Go over there and play with it. I got the display up. While you playing with it, I'm gonna come over here and check you out. I already know what their claim is. The claim is the same claim all the time. If you got insurance, it's free. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta send your phone off, send it back. Or you can go to if it's an iPhone, you can go to the App Store but you gotta set an appointment. You get what I'm saying? So either way it go, I know you can do it. Pop quiz though. What am I doing, y'all? What did I do that's been to set up the sale? Sales is one-on-one sometimes. Sales is being engaging with the people. But in this version of sales, what did I do? Marketing? Not really. Kind of, I did because I showed them the product. I wanted y'all to be a little more specific though. Guiding them. You told them to look at the new phone. Come on. That's the specifics I'm looking for. Because I told them, come on, exposure to the product. So all those answers, right? Marketing, exposure to the product, and verbatim what I did, I put them over there with the phone. Because the longer they're playing with it, the easier it's going to be for me to come encourage them to buy it. And that's what sales is. Y'all think you got to be overly aggressive. Aggression is aggression. You think you got to be this, and you be like, I'm trying to be salesy. Bo, you selling. You selling, Frank. So be salesy. That don't mean you rude. That don't mean you got to be overly aggressive. That don't mean you, no, listen, selling is encouraging them to buy. Because he might buy it either way it goes. The difference in between if he go buy it from me is if I told him to buy it, if I gave him a reason to buy it, if I showed him the benefits of it. So then I'm gonna walk back over there, and before I talk about the phone, I'm gonna say, "Hey, you like it?" And guess what? They're gonna either be like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." It be the same phone though. Guess what I'm about to do though? I'm gonna say, "Did you get the whole bundle last time you got the phone though? You got the whole Apple infrastructure?" Or they call it ecosystem. So I would say, you got the whole ecosystem? And they will be, and now whatever they say back is gonna be a conversation. Conversations help you close sales. So you don't have to go to people, ooh, let me drop you the link. No, let me start you a conversation. If I got a product that solves a problem, I need to talk to you about the problem. I know you can buy the solution, but if I don't have the time to talk to you about the problem, I don't deserve that sale. Which is why we tell y'all, if you're not posting content, if you can't DM people, if you at a pop-up shop, you can't get that sale. If you on the streets and somebody say, it's a nice venue, and you don't tell them, hey, you should book your next birthday party here. Hey, what event you got coming up? I can see if I got an open date for you. Conversations help you close sales. And sometimes, yes, you're getting mass sales, or yes, you're getting a bulk of sales from the marketing. But the way we keep making money, even when the marketing ain't hidden off rip. Sometimes folks ain't seeing my videos everybody booked, everybody bought it. Sometimes I have to go live and I have to sell. Meaning, if one of y'all say something that catches my attention, you named a problem, I'm gonna give you an answer and I'm gonna tell you what you can do to get the benefits and the features of this product, of this service. Y'all understand? So it's all conversation. If I want to sell hamburgers, guess what? It's a conversation. If I want to sell tumblers, it's a conversation. If I want to sell a digital product, it's a conversation. If I want to sell a one-on-one, it's a conversation. I am hoping that the marketing, the presentation, the exposure can just sell the product. And if I have a good product, I'm going to get sales And it may be during certain seasons of just the marketing. Y'all follow me? Last year, when BPU hot, DBA hot, we have to tell nail one of y'all to buy it. Everybody bought it. Everybody. I ain't have to DM nobody and ask them if they were joining the mentorship. When I did my 8-week mentorship, everybody bought it. Everybody bought it so much, I was sold out. And I know some of y'all like, how can you sell out of a membership? Well, I looked up and it was 80 people. And I said, hell no, I'm not coaching no more people than this. I said, listen, because I pride myself on knowing y'all. I said, okay, at least 23 of these people I know who they is already. The other 60 something, yeah. So I shut that down. You get what I'm saying? So y'all get it? Sales. Now, here's a continuation like of that example when we talk about sales, right? And you got the whole Apple ecosystem. No. What that is? That's where everything connected, bro. Your phone, iPad, MacBook if you got one, watch, AirPods. By naming all of them things, what am I doing, y'all? Put it in the chat. What's happening? What's happening to the customer right now? What am I doing? There's a couple right answers right here. What am I doing? Huh? Selling more items, upsell, FOMO, embracing curiosity. Come on, guiding them to the sale. Come on. I'm what we call, in the term, we call it upselling. Come on, Daisy. I'm putting together a bundle. One of the things that made me one of the best sales executive in the world, I won the best sales rep, I won the best assistant managers, I won the best store managers, I was one of the best district managers, I was one of the best trainers, I was one of the best executives. Was, baby, you not finna sell nothing once or one thing. If a person walked out the door with one item, I might have fired you. All you sold them was a phone? Yeah. How they go protect it? Oh, he said he already got a case. Did he have it with him? Yeah. Okay, what about screen protector? He said he'll get that another day. Why? You fired. You get what I'm saying? You maybe not today, but when the next person I interview, I'm doing them interviews for your spot. Listen, so I'm building my ecosystem. So now, how do I do it? Benefits and features. Make it convenient for the customer. A lot of y'all, you don't make it convenient for the customer. Once the dude say, man, no, I ain't get all that, I'm gonna make it convenient for him. Well, listen, quick 10-minute, real quick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go and I'm gonna see what it would be if you got the whole ecosystem, and I may be even able to lower your bill. You down? And he go, listen, they go, listen. They're gonna be like, all right. And actually what we used to practice was not giving them yes or no questions. I would already be walking over. So instead of saying you down, I would say, give me a few minutes, I'll be right back. I'm assuming the sale. So I'm gonna walk back there. I'm gonna grab the iPad to watch everything. I'm gonna go on his account. The first thing I'm gonna look for is discounts. I'm gonna look for discounts and bundles. Because what y'all forget is people buy stuff, but they already doing the same thing. Okay, this is a digital product example. This is a real good example, but it's crazy. Most people who bought DWA, who didn't commit to it, bought SWC. Why would they do that if they already got DWA? Because people have start over syndrome. If people aren't successful, they like to start over. If people don't finish something, they like to start over. How many of y'all agree with me with that? Put the brain blowing emoji in the chat. It ain't that what they had didn't work, because even the phone you got works. You want to know why they bought a new one? It's start over syndrome. So I'm already knowing the phone he already paying for, just because he get a new phone don't mean it's going to be more expensive. Numbers never work like that. We think it worked like that. You got a car, you got a new car, it's more expensive. No, it's not. You paid $500 for the car you got now, for this Toyota Camry. What some of us know is, even though that's a 2018 Toyota Camry, when you come trade that in, I'm going to make you pay $500 for the 2024. Why? Because 5 years ago, this 2018 was $500. This one now, you pay $500. So a lot of times, if you know your numbers and you know your customers, you're doing nothing but exchanging the old thing with them and giving them the new version of it. That's all you're doing. We buy stuff like that all the time. We buy TVs. Was your old TV broke? No. Why you bought a new one? It's been 5 years. We have start over syndrome. You moved out of your old apartment to a new one. Was something wrong with your old apartment? Not really. I just felt like it was time to move. Start over syndrome. So because he has an old phone, I already know I got an opportunity to sell him a new one. And all I got to do is just make the package better. And what I'm doing is setting a new expectation that when he come buy one thing, he got to buy all five. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his phone. He don't know that he probably got a trade-in clause. This is where you understand the benefits. This is where you understand how stuff works, like how y'all maneuver Klarna and Afterpay and payment plans. It's the same thing when you're selling a product. You have to know how this product works. This is why you just can't jump out on the street, don't know nothing about your product, don't know nothing about your service, don't know nothing about your customers, and then you talking about some, I ain't getting no sale. You want to know why? Because you sound like you don't know nothing. Did people buy from people who didn't know nothing? Yeah, they did. But right now, ain't a lot of that going on unless it's cheap. And when you do a cheap sale, they not coming back. So I don't care how many times you sell $5 products. What's one y'all got the other day y'all going crazy over? Low ticket millionaires. What wasn't that $5? That customer likely not coming back. And if you don't have it set up for them to come back, you're not gonna make more money. So that's how me and you can be selling the same thing. And here it is, you got a Ferrari. And you in a 2006 Corolla. But shout out to your Corolla. Yeah, makes sense, y'all? Y'all be wondering, how do people make more money than other people? I either seen more people or I understood what you didn't understand. I've had more conversations. So I either seen more people, I had more conversations, or I convert faster than you. Just like how y'all think people everybody know making money. You can name 100 million people right now that you feel like bigger than me. I guarantee you, if we play big bank take little bank, I'm gonna leave with a lot of money. And I know y'all like, wait, all you doing is just showing them that who got more money. No, when you play big, because fun fact, y'all don't know this because some of y'all ain't from the hood. When you play big bank take little bank, that's I show you how much money I got, you show me how much money you got. If I got more money than you, you got to give me all your money. It's easier to play with cash. But we can do it with bank accounts too. We can go on down there to Wells Fargo. You take all that out and give me yours. I can guarantee you right now. It don't matter who, I don't care which creator you know. And I'll tell you if I know if they got more money. I can watch them and tell. Just like how I'm a coach of a specific industry, right? Businesses. When you will pay a person who said they're a 7-figure coach or they're a 6-figure coach. And you say if they're a 6-figure coach, they teach me how to get 6 figures. They never said that. And you've never seen nobody around them who you've seen them. You don't see them helping people get to 6 figures. You heard them say they make 6 figures. Now, shout out to the people who just say they make 6 figures. But when it comes to buyer's education, I don't buy off what you do. I don't buy off what you say that you do for you. I buy off what you say you did for others. That's like none of us would pull up to a car wash and the car wash dude say, man, we the biggest car wash out here. Nigga, is y'all gonna get my car clean or not? Now, if you say, listen, we make sure every single person who come through here, car get washed, is clean, spankling, and we go, listen, you know how you get me? Tell me you got the thing that you can plug up in my car and it clean my air vents out. Hell yeah. How much it cost? I don't care how much it cost, bro. Where it's at? Tap pay. I don't care. Man, I make 9 figures from a car wash. What does that mean to me? I'm getting mad for real. Cause y'all do this stuff. And y'all take educated guesses of, oh, if they did it, I can do it. Well, that was obvious. That was obvious. Hell yeah, you can ride a bike if I can ride a bike. But you know how your bike got stole? Because I ain't had one. Side note, side note, and I'm not like this, okay? But there's a version of me about 18 years ago that if I would have seen people doing the ain't I trend and doing all that money, all you got to do is mess around and let your address be public somewhere. I'm coming to get that money. I'm sorry, I've been had that on my mind for a couple of days. Would never, would never, would never, would never. He said they must not be thinking about this. But I said, you know, people do follow you from where you from. He said, listen, it would be, listen. I'm just saying, commercial break. If was still in Mississippi, down bad, just know, you know what I'm saying? Just, just know. Oh, listen, you right, ain't I? Ain't I? Listen, ain't I came up on a lick? Ain't I came up on a lick? I'm just saying, I ain't like that now. But ain't I? Ain't you know? Ain't you was? But now ain't I up? It was free game. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Side just a little question. Just a little side. See, I feel like I know something I'm not supposed. I'm just saying, ain't I came up on a lick? You get what I'm saying? Pockets extra slim. You right. Listen, I might be in there singing the song. You get what I'm saying? I might look, y'all. Listen, I might be. Listen, don't I love my vegetables, extra cheese and broccoli? A little faster, boss. Oh, young late, like to kick it like a rocket. Don't I be with J Money, serving everybody? Thank you, boys. You get what I'm saying? Hey, y'all boys running back up. We'll be back next year. Listen, and just to let y'all know where I'm from, we will rob your trap twice. We will listen. Run it back up. We're just gonna come back and get it again. So, you know what I'm saying? God good though. You know what I'm saying? She said somebody come get him. I'm just saying about that. We can't say that on a video because it'll be able to be rewatched. Well, this one is too. But God has brought me a long way. Okay? God has brought me a long way. I'm not with the people I used to be with. I'm not, but some of y'all right. If this don't work out, I'm talking to Jesus first. If he take too long to respond, I'm getting it one way or another. Now I'm gonna be out there selling them catfish plates. But sales, right? So everybody get it. Does everybody get it? When it comes, when it comes down to your sales, when it comes down to your sales, sometimes you have to be direct. Sometimes you got to know your customer more than the other people know your customer. It is about having the conversation. If the biggest thing y'all take is the conversation, you need to have the conversation, okay? Some of y'all, you're not having no conversation. You don't go live, so you don't have no conversations. You don't post no content, you don't have no conversations. So we don't know you, we don't trust you, we don't like you. Just because you got the product and just because you're marketing the product, even if the content is on fire, that don't mean I'm gonna buy it from you. Matter of fact, you may be exposing me to it and I bought it from somebody else. Why? They told me a benefit that you didn't. They messaged me and you didn't. You get what I'm saying? They followed up with me and you didn't. Okay. So sales is different than marketing. Sales is understanding how I got my customers to convert. And you got to always know your best sale. And a lot of y'all need to know this. Your best sale is if the thing that I marketed can easily happen. So let me help y'all real quick. If you promote that your product, I'm gonna do a digital marketing example because I know it's where a lot of y'all come from. If you promote that this product will help you quit your 9 to 5, it's not that that's not true. It's that you pick too big of a result. So now you become a 1% industry person, meaning guess what? Only 1% of us make enough of the money to quit their job. You shouldn't have said that. Just like the whole 10K thing, it's too big of a number. Your resume and your reputation grows bigger. If you tell people, hey, my name Naomi, and I help you make your first $1,000. Because that's actually not hard. It just got to add up. Y'all see what's happening? You need 10 sales. You need 10 people to say yes of $100. How many of y'all, you never looked at it like that? You need to get 10 people to say yes to $100. If you, like, you know how some of y'all be tripping on a niche, which is stupid. But you know how some of y'all be tripping on a niche? If I niche down, I know I'm better, I can easily and better find the 10 people who need this thing. Y'all get it? Because if I'm looking for a random 10 people, I got to talk to way too many people. If I'm looking to find 10 people who want to learn how to get their first truck and become a trucker, I'm going to find them people way faster. Because all them people got something in common. Are they all looking in the same place? Y'all understand? So your niche ain't for you, it's for them. It's so they understand the result, they understand the pain point, and they understand your brand. So I know I can get to this result. Because none of us planned on getting scammed. None of us plan on buying a bad service. None of us plan on not giving you what you was finna buy. So you have to present it like that. Even if I see everybody else presenting it like that, I'm gonna say, man, that's too hard of a sale. It's too hard of a sale to tell somebody they gotta quit their job. That's just like if it's a venue, you trying to get weddings. There are a lot of people get married, but if I got a venue, I want more of what's common. If I'm by a college, listen, you can have from April to June. Guess what? You have your graduation party here. That's what the ads say. That's what the ads say. You can have your graduation party from here to here. Well, Dean said, I've been seeing. Listen, you got to, what result is these people looking for? You got to zero in on that. And if it's a lot of people looking for that result, you can better find them people. You go get more sales. That makes sense? Because by the time you go from marketing to DMing them to talking to them, it makes more sense because we already got this thing in common. If we don't have nothing in common, I gotta teach you what I do. I gotta teach you what you finna buy. Even if I get a lot of sales, I could have got way more. If I don't have to teach it to you, I'm finna make a lot of money. That's the best business. And that's the biggest gap between us who understand brick and mortar and digital. Y'all think not everybody, but a lot of digital people think you can just fake it. Like they ain't got to know it don't exist. They're going to find out when they buy it. You know that, right? like the best businesses last the longest. And those businesses last the longest. That's the whole point of branding. You know it works, so you go come back and get it. Restaurants we go to and restaurants we don't go to. We had what? Either a good experience or a bad experience. Restaurants we never went to, they messed around and named the restaurant something we don't know what they sell. You get what I'm saying? So if you name your restaurant John's Secret Recipe, and you like, I don't never get no people to come in here and eat. What the hell is the secret recipe? Ames hot chicken. I know I'm finna get some chicken. And it's probably gonna be hot. Why? They say it on the building. That's why Asian people figured it out when they just put up there China buffet. Where you finna go? Down to the China buffet? Because everybody can't be no PL chain. That's gonna cost you money. Because you got to get known. I still to this day don't know what type of Chinese food is in PL chain. I still doubt that it's Chinese food in there. Because all the Chinese food I done ate in my life, it said China buffet, China restaurant, Cajun chicken, lo mein and rice. You get what I'm saying? Luch's fried rice. And here you is, you come online and we don't know what you sell yet. But you just hear it there. And tomorrow, don't nobody buy from me. We don't know what you sell. I don't know what, and I don't know what happens if I buy this thingamajig you got. You get what I'm saying? Y'all be selling shake weights when you could have been selling gym memberships. That's some cold stuff. You out here selling shake weights. I had a shake weight. Still can't tell you what muscles that joint work out. I don't know. Hey, where you get strong at from shake weight? Your neck, because that joint be vibrating a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you getting stronger with your shake weight. Oh no, I'm shaking it. Like, hey, like, you know what's easier? Gym membership. Sell gym membership. You can go in there and figure it out yourself. You get what I'm saying? Listen, stop selling shake weight. We still don't know what you do. It been 7 months. You talking about I'm a digital marketer. I do not know what that is. I said digital products. Hey, if you gotta explain it, you likely doing it wrong, unless you're very good at explaining. And why are you making yourself have to be that good? You get what I'm saying? Why would you make yourself have to be that good? That's like saying, I don't want to play quarterback. I want to be Tom Brady. Hey, bro, it was already kind of far that you had dreams of playing ball in the first place. You get what I'm saying? You're knock kneed. You get what I'm saying? You're not really that fast. You got like there's success, but it got to make sense. I make more money than you because my stuff make more sense than yours. Ain't that you even marketing better than me? You may be marketing better than me, but you got to wait till the product get hot. You got to wait till what you sell get hot. You got to wait till you get hot. Even between you and me is whether I'm hot or not. Keep making money. Okay? All right. Now I need to answer some of y'all questions in 5 minutes. Okay? So if you listening to this, put some fire emojis in the chat. If you like this the best coaching I done got, maybe in my life, but we'll say all week. Put fire emojis in the chat if you like, man, hold on. This blessed me. This helped me. Listen, if you're looking to get coached by me, you go get the Coach by Matt bundle. You go get the Coach by Matt bundle. You get a one-on-one. You get my 3 courses, which you can learn from. You can resell them if you want to. I don't really care because that may not be how you make your money. Once again, you also get my Tuesday business classes, which are way more intense than this, and you get my Saturday classes. This Saturday we're going to be doing goals and content planning. So you can be there. If you're not there, I'm gonna be there with my people. He said, "Where you been over the past 3 years?" Listen, that's that exposure we talking about. Everybody got to work. Everybody got to work to get exposed, okay? Now, we did have some sales questions, so this is going to be rapid fire answers in 5 minutes to these questions that they gave me. Oh, and I do got a free group open this week. The free group ain't as good as the coaching, but if you ain't spending no money or you ain't got no money, you can still be coached by me till Friday. Friday, I'm going to put all y'all in. And think it's a game. I'm putting everybody out, which is a marketing training. Because right before I put y'all out, I'm going to tell y'all know this marketing, right? This was marketing. 3 people go by right before I put everybody out. That's just how it goes. Because FOMO makes people buy. Because they're going to be like, yeah, let me stop playing. Let me go ahead. So get your last minute money too. I don't hide it from you. My job is to teach it to you. She said, he ain't like, I'm going to put you out. All right. So how to double my income in 65 days. So most people would tell you to sell what you sell twice, but no, you need 3 upsells that equal the same price as what you do. Okay. So that person who asked me that is exclusive, so I'm not gonna spend a lot of time explaining. How to make 1K in how to make 1K. Get 10 people to say yes to something that's $100 that they already said that they want. Key on, they already said they want it, they already said that they're looking for it, they already said they will go buy it. You just need to be the person that's in their face. Okay. How to make 1K monthly or over a certain amount of days. You get faster at finding the 10 people. So you come to me and I teach you better marketing and you get faster. And it doesn't have to always be by your content either. How to make 1K at in-person events. Get a cooler, fill it up full of ice and water, put the spin wheel machine behind the cooler, put a sign up that say free water. When people come get the free water, tell them to spin the spin wheel. All the spin wheel got discounts on it. But everything is, well, yeah, and you go from there. I know some of y'all like, wait, how do you know this stuff? I told y'all, been outside. DM pitch for examples for service-based businesses. Talk about what the service that people need and ask them questions in the post. When they answer, when you comment back to them, go in the DM, tell them you're not coming to bother them or something like that. Pretty much like this. Hey, friend, I saw that you commented. Listen, I'm gonna do your first 3 emails for free if you buy 10. I only got 5 slots. Let me know if you want one. Okay. Building a community while making sales. Time management. You need time when you work on the back office. You need time when you work in the front. It's just like working a store. You can't be in the back the whole time when you got customers in the front. And if ain't nobody buying from the front, ain't nothing moving in the back. So you ain't making no money. So now everybody can get fired. So you got to have time when you work in the back. You got to have time when you work in the front. In your time management, you got to have prime time when you're selling. You got to have prime time when you're working behind the scenes. You can't be stuck on working behind the scenes. Just like, not to take a shot at none of y'all, but some of y'all who've been saying you've been trying to build or you've been working on your store for 6 months, ain't no way I'm coaching you because I would have cussed your ass out for working on anything behind the scene. Today, one of my top clients make hundreds of thousands of dollars. I told her to delete something because she couldn't make a decision about it. So delete the whole thing. Delete the whole thing. This is CEO coaching for real. Some of y'all be like, he playing. No, I'm dead serious. Last night, I told somebody they couldn't DM me again till they come back with $1,250. And that's not even what they got. They got to make $1,250 or they cannot talk to me no more. You can come to class, you can watch the replay, but you cannot talk to me. Because I told her how to make the money. She got the people over there to make the money. I told her, do not talk to me. Then out of y'all in class. Don't y'all say who the person is. That's our business. Did not tell her that. Because some of y'all think it's a game. Listen, I'm not a figment of your imagination. We make real money over here. If you're not here to make no money, get the fuck out. I don't listen. You can't be over here. Everybody over here make money. We don't dream about it. Hey, these folks want they rent, light bill, man. Shoot, white kids, car notes. What you talking about? Shoot. And I don't be door dashing either. Shout out to the door dashers. But I don't come online and tell y'all that I make 6 figures when meanwhile I'm grub hubbing all day. That's why you ain't consistent. Because you went to work. Joe Broken. Listen, all right. Homeschool books for how to sell homeschool books to moms. You gotta, so TikTok kind of funny about this. So you can't always show the kids, but you gotta make content that talks about the problems that the book solve, which ain't too hard because math is math. You get what I'm saying? You also need like 30 tricks. Every day, post a video of a trick of how to teach a kid something. I guarantee you're going to sell that book. You don't have to show them the book. Just do the trick. You get what I'm saying? Or make videos of songs. Like if you want to teach your kids how to know how many days is in a month, do a video of you teaching a kid 30 days past September, April, June, and November. All the rest are 31, except for February. Turn around and say, your kids can learn, you just got to teach them right. Get in the DM if you would learn, if you want Well I Teach, how to teach your kids really fun and creative ways to learn from home. So you need the pain points is literally problems with kids at school, which is the number one problem with homeschooling kids is keeping their attention because you got them in the same environment. You need a day in a life video of taking kids to the library and teaching them school. You get what I'm saying? Because you got resources in the library during the daytime, well, period. And during the daytime, nobody's in the library, so you can use it. You also can get not only government funded, but you can get funded from your city too if you homeschool enough kids in your city and you apply. Fun fact. All right, real estate businesses for NC, for if you live in North Carolina. There's a hack for all real estate businesses. Don't make your content about the house. You can, but if you do, you need to make all your content about how to get approved if you have these specific problems. Pick a target audience. Go tell all the people who have a 600 credit score who think they can't get approved for a house. Show them how you get approved for the house. Not the process you take people through, but you're giving them the story of it. Here's where they started. Here's how it looked when they worked with me. Here's how I got them in a house. You need to make all your content about the specifics of what people need to do because that's our number one gap. We don't know what we're supposed to do to get approved for the house. We either know we got good credit or we don't. It's a lot more to it than that. And there's loopholes around. You get what I'm saying? But if you're not making content about it, then also you want to sell houses, make videos about moving to a city. Literally drop 4 videos a day on TikTok about moving to a city. These can be the exact same videos. They do not even have to be different. Hey, you moving to Raleigh, North Carolina? Here's where you should stay. Do videos about which schools are good schools, which schools are known as bad schools. Do where to eat at if you coming, all of that. Because you're then putting yourself in the SEO of people who research places. You don't need to sell houses to the people who are in a city. You need to sell houses to people who move into the city. Also, apartments. You can make more money from apartments than you do on houses. Every apartment complex has an affiliate. That's where real affiliate marketing comes from. Actually, you can do an affiliate for people's whole house. The light bill company has an affiliate. Rental apartments has an affiliate, and all of them, most of their contracts is you get paid the first bill. So you can get paid people's first light bill, people's first, the city don't usually do it, so you can't get the water bill, but first light bill, first internet, and first rent. If you do each of those kind of equal up to maybe about $3,000 a month. If you do 10 people, you make $30,000 a month. Yeah, now go sign up so I can help you do that. I teach for free. You pay me to coach you. Because no matter what I just said, the problem is if you got a question, you can't ask it to me if you're not in my community. I mean, you can DM me, but good luck getting a reply. Yeah, because all I'm gonna tell you to do is come to the live, and I probably answer your question, but you know, you get way more information, and all the Beat Life people can tell you that. Okay, so go get the Coach by Matt bundle, and let's get this money. Okay, let's get this money. Some of y'all like, how did he know this stuff? Because I do it for a living. Beat Life, y'all. Don't let life beat you.